bang.
Oh, as the storm carries on up high, and the clouds roll by.
Alrighty, and hello everyone, and welcome back. Detroit for the win here. And yes guys, we're back in action today with another episode. And yes guys, today we are doing another deck spotlight. This is like, I don't know, without my computer down here, it's really easy for me to record the Clash Royale gameplay, and I don't know if, hopefully you guys will enjoy the Clash Royale gameplay, but I could record the Clash Royale gameplay and then just do a little bit of live comm after the fact, or post comm. And so, just before we start talking about what I want to talk about, which is that I got a network, or part of a network, which is awesome, or joined a network, there we go, first off, is this deck. It is a really good deck. If you have the Electro Wiz and you just want a deck that is gonna win, it is super duper good. Like, I know I was just messing around here, so I think I lost one or two near the end of the recording, but I still did really well, and it is definitely one to try out. And it does have Log and the Electro Wiz, so it's two legendaries, unfortunately. I think I might have said one just like 5 minutes ago, or like 30 seconds ago. But yes, so first off, let's talk about the Skeleton Army. Like, what do you use this card for? And it's pretty self-explanatory. You just use it on defense as soon as they pop a zap spell, or you can use that to bait out the zap spell. You can use it to take out any single hit troops like Mini P.E.K.K.A, Zap, or not Zap, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Hog. You can use it to take Elite Barbs out, pretty much like Prince. It's a really good, well-rounded card. Sorry, I need water. To take out these cards. Sorry. And then the Hog. The Hog is super good. You can just place it down whenever. Obviously looking for those counter, just like bang, bang, bang. Whenever there's like a big card put down, like a Golem, or let's say a Lava Hound, you can put the Hog down and try and catch them off guard whenever you think they're low on Elixir, just to get some chip damage in. And then along with the Hog, I'm just going to skip a few, we're going to go with the Goblin Barrel, because if you flop the Goblin Barrel in, make sure that the Goblin Barrel is hitting the tower after the Hog, like, so the tower will shoot at the Hog, and then the Goblin Barrel will be attacking the tower as well. So it's double damage, super effective, and especially, make sure to mix it up. When you're using the Goblin Barrel, fire it over the top of it. Don't always fire it at the tower, because if you fire it over the top of it and it lands in the corner, they'll zap the tower like 9 times out of 10, unless they're a really good player or Log. And then the Goblins will just come in after, and then it will kill the tower, and it's like a really sick play. You should definitely try that out. And then obviously we have the Goblin Army. I think that's what it's called. It includes the Goblins and the Spirit Goblins. It's only 3 Elixir. It is super effective on defense and offense. I usually use it to take out, or help take out, the Balloon along with the Electro Wizard, because the Balloon is going to be super nasty with this deck. So obviously make sure to cover that at all costs. Electro Wiz, I'm just going to jump right into it. Electro Wiz is a really good way to take out the Balloons. And you have to make sure to use the Splash, the zap that he puts out when he dropped. Use it. Make sure, because there's been numerous times you can literally use this zap spell when there's a whole bunch, like a minion horde or like skeletons come in, and you just place it right on that troop or those troops, and it will zap them away. And if it doesn't kill it, that's fine. It's just, it will leave them with really low health and let your tower take out the rest. Obviously we have the Inferno Tower next, and that's a huge card. It's like literally a Golem Golem Stopper, Giant Stopper, Lava Hound Stopper, anything big, it will stop. It will take out, and it is really good. Definitely give that a go. It's going to be super hype. Along with the Fireball. The Fireball is going to be good to just take, like, what do you use a Fireball? It's just Barbs, Elite Barbs, Hog. You can literally use a Fireball on anything. I would just make sure that if you're going to use it on the tower, try and get something else with the tower to get more like collateral damage or extra damage. So if there's a musket, put in the back, or like a witch or wizard, try and hit the tower and the musket, or even a spawner of some sort. It's going to be really useful. And then lastly, the log, pretty self-explanatory. It's just the log, just roll it away and kill all the little stuff. Bang. But yeah. So going into this now, we are going into my my journey with finding a network. I know I briefed on a little bit in the other episode, but in this episode I want to go through it in full detail. So basically what I did is I searched up what the best network was to go with or be with, and the first thing that popped up was don't go with Machinima. And I was like, well, why? I thought Machinima, because that's the first thing I was gonna do, is Machinima. So I went out and I was like, Machinima's gonna be #1 for me. I'm gonna go out and become huge, because all the huge YouTubers started off with Machinima and they are super successful and like really, really good. But no, I was mistaken. What Machinima has, and which is really kind of crappy, I think, don't get me wrong, I think it's 70-30% revenue split. So they get 70, I'm pretty sure, and you get 30. So it really it really knocks you down when it comes to the revenue, which sucks. But I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. The only really bad thing is one, it's a not renewable, but it's an automatic renewing 2-year contract. So you have to wait 2 years with this company, and then it will automatically renew, and then and the other thing is, so it's like a vicious cycle. So don't do Machinima, because I've heard that also, when I was researching, they said that the tech support and the help is really bad. Like, they don't talk to you, they don't email you, they don't do anything with you. So after knowing that, I did a whole bunch of other research. I found a whole bunch of small networks that I thought were gonna work really well. Unfortunately, I wanted to get a bit bigger, so I decided to go with Freedom. I landed on Freedom. A whole bunch of people said they're really good, and it was definitely recommended that I do go with Freedom. But the only thing with Freedom is I filled in the thing, I was ready to go. It's a 30-day release contract. So basically, if you're gonna leave, then you have to give them 30 days notice before you can pick up and just go and dispose of the contract, which is super good. You definitely want to look for the no lock-in contract when it comes to these types of network deals, because obviously they're going to help grow your channel, but if you don't like them, then obviously you don't have to do that with them. But then, so I put in all the information, I was good to go, and they didn't accept, like, I sent them an email saying, I'm good to go, let's go, can we do this? And they never responded. It said in 3 days they were gonna get back to me, and that we were gonna make the deal go, and then I made an account, I did everything, and they never got back to me. Like, I was kind of like a bit shook, a bit rattled. Like, I came home after school every day, I was checking, I was making sure I was gonna accept, ready, nothing. Literally nothing. So, a couple days passed, and then a couple weeks passed, and I was like, wow, this is just dumb. Why am I waiting for this? So, unfortunately, I had to deactivate what I've already done, or my account that I made on there, because I didn't have a partnership, or I didn't have a network to join there, and I left. So, I was out on my own again, trying to look for another network, and the one thing that I did find was Fullscreen. And Fullscreen, what it was, is it's basically Freedom. Get this. Freedom is, let's say here, and right here is Fullscreen. So basically, Freedom is the farm team for Fullscreen. If we're talking hockey here, Fullscreen is up here, and then Freedom is below it. So Fullscreen runs Freedom. It's like, how do I put this? No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's kind of like a really, not really. Yeah, I'm not sure how to put this, but basically it's the lower version. Like, this is the big company, and then it's the lower, like, version of the company run by the big company. Anyways, to get that crap wording out of the way, I tried to join Fullscreen, and it is a 2-year lock-in contract, so that is huge. But I did it because I heard that the tech support was awesome and everything about it was great. It was going to help me get subscribers, help me with my community, help me with the thumbnails, anything I wanted to know. And so far it's been really good. I've contacted them and they've gotten back to me, so I am fully joined this network of Full Screen, which is hype. It says right on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't, go check out Full Screen is what I'm trying to say. Right now I'm saying it's super good. I don't know if I'm going to be saying the same thing 2 years from now, but as of right now they're doing just fine, as I've made zero money. That's basically the biggest thing, is I've made no money, so all I want is subs, and then eventually the money will come later, correct? Capiche, capiche, right. So that is my story. Like literally, I joined Full Screen and I made the account. They got back to me in like 3 days like they were supposed to. And it was awesome. So I'm fully with them now. And I'm good to go. It just said no copyright strike. I had to have a minimum of like, I had 3 months I think it was that the channel was, and then a minimum like 1,000 views or something over the total of the channel, which is awesome because you guys are smashing those. And to make that even better, hopefully you guys can smash this like button. Smash it with, how about try your nose, try that. That's what all the YouTubers are saying, smash it with your nose, and I think we can get with 8 likes this time. Other video I've done 6 like goal, let's do 8 like goal. We're gonna get there, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna get my computer down here eventually, which is gonna be hype, and then I'm gonna do like a little bit of a tour of where I am and what is behind me, because obviously I green screened it out, which is super hype now. I can do that, and I'm downstairs, so I have no distractions or nothing that will be able to be in the background, excuse me, which is awesome. And I'm gonna get my computer, I'm gonna get my little setup going down here, and then hopefully I can crush out some videos for you guys and you kind gentlemen and ladies. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, hopefully you can smash the like button down